Okay, this is the leftover quickset that I left on my hob in order to take the mixing board and the quickset away. It's pretty tough. Now I'm going to get it off my hob and see how this works. Jackhammer. Oh, that was nice and easy. Alright, with that cleared, we'll get a grocery bag from the vehicle later and put that in the bag and take away my remnants. The knives are all cleaned up. We're back to this pail. This pail has the regular mud in it. We won't need very much regular mud to skim those down and make it look nice, so we'll just load with what I think I might need, or a little bit more. This does not harden quickly. I don't have to worry about panicking about speed. That'll do the trick to put a skim coat on all that stuff in the kitchen patch. So we'll start by getting back in there and using this little knife and scraping away any lines, any edges that we need to scrape away, and then we'll turn around with the 6-inch knife and we'll put a nice coat on. Alright, now we'll keep the hob clear of the remnants that might fall down. 6-inch knife is on standby ready. I take my 4-inch knife up here and just rub everything with the knife laying down. I don't want to gouge it out. And make sure there's no remnants that's going to get in my mud, which will cause scratches. So I'll do this all the way around this line. Yeah, we got it just holding into place. I want to make sure there's no chunks that drop down. So let's keep going until we have it cleared. Okay, that feels nice. And then I'll go around. Little draw line in here. Felt some mud in my neck. Everything's smoothed out. The edges, this is like sanding. It's like sanding, but not making dust kind of sanding. Very good. I can feel little rough spots, but the purpose behind this coat is to take care of any edges, any rough spots. So we switch to this now. I'll clean up my mess here too before I leave little tiny remnants of mud. Okay, my 6-inch knife is ready. My mud is ready. Let's start with the little end pieces and put a final coat on those. We'll bring them to that patch and we'll work the patch as our last part. I want to cover every bit of quickset that I've done with this regular mud first. Okay, now we're back to the patch. Now I got to go back and skim all that away. Up the center. Oh, something else I need to wash off the cover. Yeah, that'll work. Go back, right forward. Watch those outer edges. That's what we don't want is edges. Go back, meet the pot light. Good. Over this side. Skim it down. Go back, meet the pot light, and come around. This knife is too big for me to go in that way. I'm going to switch to the smaller one just to get a nice finish on the back side of this pot light. It's a bit of a pain. Make sure there's no mud on here that's going to make lines. Okay. Oh, that's better. A little bit of mud on the pot light. It'll wipe away with a damp cloth. So not a big deal. We want a nice finish around there, leaving the client with next to nothing for sanding on this. We don't want him to sand hard. It's not supposed to. So we'll go to the other end where the other pot light is now. We'll do the same thing we just did to this one with the 6-inch knife. So load it. Nice. This side loaded up. Very good. The quickset, I can still see it over here. I want it covered. And back to here. That gets the end pot light done. Just skim down. Run close to the pot light all the way around. Go again. I want that really smooth. And now, skim. No edges of mud on this coat. So I'm pushing pretty hard on my 6-inch knife and I'm tilting it up to leave next to no mud there. Now we're back around our biggest patch here again. So we're going to load up all the mud around here. There's this side and the other. Close to the pot light all the way around. And again. Alright, now hide all the quickset. Mud's on there thick. We're hiding all the quicksand. Now, let's go around this light and see how smooth we can get it. Now, here there's a couple bounce lines, so I'm kind of coating it in a different direction to take away where we had bounced to make sure that it's flat. Back to the edges. Skim. This edge here. We're crossing across here. And here the same. And then this edge again. Do we have it under control yet? No edges. I like the way it looks. Let's push this up. And the client has clips inside. The client will know enough to remove the bulb, push the clips on top of the drywall into place so that this stays up and seats properly for him. He's got a tiny, tiny light standing. Damp cloth here he's got too. So there, clean the top of the cupboards. We can't make it look like we were here except that it's fixed. I've examined it and I'm pretty happy with it, but you know, I'm picky. And that's it for this job. The client will pick up on this afterwards, a light sanding, and he'll paint his ceiling and be done with it. He's just come to visit and he's very happy with what he sees. That's the